When you think of gunslingers in the NFL, you think of guys like Brett Favre, John Elway, Dan Marino, even early career Peyton Manning. Guys that had the potential to either make the greatest throw you have ever seen or make one of the most dumbfounding mistakes that leave you scratching your head. And for a long time, it seemed that gunslingers have somehow just become phased out of the NFL. I mean, sure, you had games put together by Josh Allen or even a couple games by Will Levis where a guy will make a very fantastic throw and then turn around and make the worst mind-numbing interception that you've ever seen in your life. But for the most part, it seemed like gunslingers, they were going out of style. You see, a gunslinger is characterized by three things, according to Bleacher Report: a strong arm, unpredictability, and swagger. When you think back on the gunslingers of years past, like I mentioned, Brett Favre, Dan Marino, John Elway, these are all guys who had these three traits. They had a very strong arm, and honestly, they were all pretty unpredictable. And after the first 7 weeks of this NFL season, I have come to one conclusion: that there is only one gunslinger, one true gunslinger that remains in the NFL. And that gunslinger is Jordan Love. You see, despite the fact that Jordan Love has already missed 2 games this season, he is still tied for the NFL lead in interceptions. Once again, despite missing 2 games. And that would be a very big problem for the Green Bay Packers. That would be one of the biggest problems you can imagine for a quarterback. But the other thing is, he is tied for the NFL lead in passing touchdowns as well. Once again, let me state, he has played 2 less games than everybody on this list, with the exception of Baker Mayfield because he is playing tonight. You see, as it stands after week 7, Jordan Love has thrown 8 picks and he has also thrown 15 touchdowns. And despite all of that happening, he has only thrown 179 pass attempts. And if you put all that in, which means you add the interceptions plus the passing touchdowns and divide it by the number of attempts, it means that every single time that Jordan Love throws the ball, 13% of the time, he is throwing an interception or throwing a touchdown. That is by far the highest in the league. In fact, I went through every single quarterback in the NFL stats for this year, minimum 4 games played, of course, and the next closest was 2 percentage points lower, and that was Baker Mayfield. And yes, I can already see the comments bringing up, what about Jameis Winston? Well, one, he didn't have enough throws, and yes, he is a gunslinger, but I'm guessing that now that Deshaun is hurt and it looks like Jameis is going to be the quarterback, we will then see another gunslinger enter the league. But that's all besides the point. You see, it is easy to look at stats and to come up with something. You can look at advanced stats, like the one I just showed you about the percentages. You can look at someone else's stats, PFF grades, all that different kind of stuff. All of that just to say, all of that pales in comparison to the eye test. So we are going to go through the first 5 games that Jordan Love played, all of his touchdowns and interceptions, and finally show that once and for all, Jordan Love is the last true gunslinger standing in the NFL. So now we are going to play a game. We are going to look at every touchdown or interception that Jordan Love has thrown this season, and we are going to put it into a category: careless or not careless. Careless meaning gunslinger, in lack of a better term. There you go. He's an empty tight end down, going up the seam, throws it, picked off. That was careless. I can see how he's trying to fit it in, but that was careless. His second interception against the Vikings. Steps back. There goes Christian Watson, bent back. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. That was not careless. That was just a good defensive play. So we're 1-1. Once again, against the Vikings. Drops back. Fires the Musgrave through his hands off of Dobbs into the defender. That is not his fault. That is not careless. So right now, it looks like he's not much of a gunslinger. He just has gotten unlucky or beat. But here's where it starts to come in. Here you go. Just chuck it up. Dontavion's down there somewhere. Boom. Careless throw. Now, given the circumstances of when it was thrown and all that, I can understand. But for the purpose of the video, careless. You guys already know what this one is going to be. Rolling out, 3rd down. Got to make a play. Pick 6. That is careless. We're getting into the back half now. Drops back. Fires. Receiver fell. That's not careless. 3 careless. 3 non-careless. Drops back. Fires. That was pretty careless. That was careless. He's trying to fit it in somewhere. Oh, well. You know, you'll have that. He got outplayed by the defense. But there is not a throw that Jordan Love sees that he will not try to throw. And I love that. And the final interception, once again, yesterday, under center. Play action, drops back, lets it fly. Careless. Once again, careless. But that's just one side of the coin, right? We've seen his interceptions. But now it's time to look at his touchdown throws and see the other side of being a gunslinger. Watson in motion. Jaden Reed's running. An over route. There he is. Touchdown. That is not a careless throw. Second touchdown. Checks the line. Drops back. There's Watson. Boom. Touchdown. Once again, pretty basic throw. We've already seen this one. Boom. Hezzy. Fade. Bow. That is a gunslinger throw. Like I said, it's the other side of the token. Throws that not a lot of quarterbacks would make. They'd throw it, but they wouldn't make it. Here it is. Dontavian Wicks, touchdown. Basic throw. 11 personnel. Drops back, fakes the handoff to Tucker Kraft. Basic throw. Great play by Tucker Kraft. Great blocking by Dontavian Wicks if you guys saw my last YouTube video. Once again, good throw. Next touchdown, drop back. Fire. Boom. That's a great throw. That is a gunslinger type throw. That is through the defense. And there are a couple more throws that I could show. They're not touchdowns like the one to Jaden Reed earlier in the game. But schemed open, Tucker Kraft. There you go. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, the Jaden Reed one, he threw it into triple coverage. It was everywhere. I'm not here to show you guys the ones that everyone has seen. I'm here to show you why he's a gunslinger. Motions out. Tucker Kraft, toss to the bottom. Touchdown. A basic throw. Now we are against the Cardinals, where the gunslinger accusations really started. Boom, Jaden Reed. That's an easy touchdown throw, right? Now here, against the Cardinals again. Boom, Romeo Doubs. Out route, touchdown. Pretty simple throw. Impressive throw. It looks routine. It's really not. Out to the field side is always tough to throw. Go, play action, Christian Watson. Drops back, lets it fly. Boom, touchdown. Once again, good throw. Basic throw, good throw, depends on who you ask. Now here is a prime example of a gunslinger throw. This could easily have became a pick six. Under pressure, chuck it up. Romeo Doubs is down there somewhere. Doubs comes back, makes a great adjustment for the touchdown. Corner has his head around. Good chance that's a pick six. Drops back. Oh my goodness. There's Tucker Kraft. Shoom. That is a gunslinger throw. That safety missed it with his hands. That could have easily been picked off, but it wasn't. Once again, from the 30 in, drops back. Oh my gosh, there's Dontavian Wicks on the sideline. Drop it in the bucket. What a throw. It's a great throw. As you can see in these touchdowns, there's been great throws. There's been risky throws. There's been basic throws. He can make every single throw. It's just that sometimes he throws it to the defense. Jordan Love, 3-by-1, drops back. Oh my goodness. There's my running back. Check it down. And we are up out of here into the end zone. My computer is lagging a little bit. It's very old. Okay, I'm trying to make enough money to buy a new one. So hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact. And that is all of his touchdowns and interceptions. Now, after tallying up all of his touchdowns or interceptions, we had 12 careful and 11 careless. Now, what I mean by careless, I don't mean, oh, the horrible throw. I mean, that's just a gunslinger throw. It's just a throw that not a lot of people would make. But keep in mind, this is only on 23 of the 179 throws that he has made. He's had touchdowns dropped. He's had interceptions dropped. The only way that you can see the full gunslinger experience is to watch Jordan Love in all of his glory on a Sunday, a Thursday, a Monday, and hopefully never again on a Friday. NFL. But a lot of people thought that when Jordan Love was sitting behind Aaron Rodgers, that he would adopt Aaron Rodgers' care with the ball. The ability to not throw as many interceptions as touchdowns. But if anything, it seems that the Brett Favre gunslinger skips generations. And I want to reiterate, gunslinger is not a bad term. In fact, it is a badge of honor as far as I am concerned. Drop your nuts, make the throw, and have some confidence. That's exactly what Jordan Love has. You saw in this film, he had a strong arm. The throw to Watson, the throw to Wicks. You saw that he had a little bit of carelessness. The pick six against the Rams. The throw to Romeo Doubs against the Cardinals for the touchdown, his second one. And you saw that he has swagger. The way he carries himself. The way he thinks he can make every single throw. And those are the three things that you need if you want to be a gunslinger. And Jordan Love, in fact, is a gunslinger. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Drop a sub. Comment who your favorite gunslinger is of all time. I appreciate you guys watching. I have not been on YouTube for some while. 1, I've been on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, that stuff. And 2, I also have made my own podcast, 3 episodes a week right now. We'll see where it goes. I understand a lot of people have probably clicked away saying, oh my gosh, not another podcast. I trust that you guys can understand this one is different. It's not some clickbait. It's not for some money. It's just for me to give my thoughts on things. And we just passed 1,000 downloads. So if you guys are part of those downloads, thank you. And thank you to you guys who are going to be a part of future downloads. And I'll leave you guys with this. Have a great day or night whenever you are watching this. And remember, God bless. Jesus loves you. Peace.